Certainly one of the most beautiful structures in the... And before we...
Hey, Kevin, with this...
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. So the Nets starting five. They've got Harris. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the two spot. And for the 76ers, Simmons is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry. Then it's Green. And it's Howard in at the center position. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Right now, both these sides dealing with injuries. We won't be seeing either of them at 100%.
I agree with you, Kevin. It's been tough for both of these teams as they work through their rotations due to the injury bug. Credit goes to not only the coaches for trying to plug the holes and manage their rosters, but to the players. You know, when you're a pro, even if you're not initially in the rotation, you've got to always be ready to go. And these guys have stepped up well, the reserves.
Now here's Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden finds Jordan. 6 to shoot. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Outside, Green. He feeds it to Howard. Outside, Curry. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Inside, Jordan slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Boy, I tell you what, the defender did a good job trying to challenge that shot, but Jordan's strength caused him to create the foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Outstanding focus from Seth Curry. Nice job there of staying in control of his shot, even with the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Now, here is Harden. Irving passes to Jordan. He's off on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
Back to Harden. Harris outside. Irving looking over the floor. And again, no good by Brooklyn. 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Green. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Brooklyn trailing. Irving finds Harris. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Curry with it. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Howard in the post. He's against Jordan. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot from deep three-point range. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green, and there's the pass to Irving. Harris against Harris. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Harden. Fires the 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's the 3. That's good from Harris on the assist by Simmons. Harris has got 6.
You know, over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Harden. Shoots over Curry. Harden's shot is off.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Curry on the wing. Back to Green. Howard in the post. Guarded by Jordan.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Outside, Green. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers on top. They're up by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So for Brooklyn now, they've got Kyrie Irving. Brown out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Claxton in at the 5. Outside Irving. Pass to Claxton. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The Nets making a switch here. Chioza's checked in. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Pass to Claxton. And here is Brown. Left side, Griffin. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Scott. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harden. Korkmaz kicks to Scott. The pass to Maxey. Passes it to Reed. Milton in the corner. Here's Maxey. And the 76ers get it back. Now, here is Reed. Tight defense on him. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Chioza. Reed covering. And Harden launches it from deep. Poked loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Ogden, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Shoots from the line. And it's Chioza with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Brown. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The 76ers lead. Outside, Scott. Griffin with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
It's stolen. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Out to the wing. Here's Scott.
Switch.
Pass to Maxey. 5 to shoot. Back to Scott. That one drops for him. Scott's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Claxton. They get a hand on it. Now, here's Thibault. Shoots a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. 1:22 left in the first half. Harden the pass to Claxton. At the elbow, it's Brown. Outside for Griffin. There's the pass to Claxton. From 8, over Thibault. Claxton no good. Philadelphia leading by 4. 56 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Maxey. The Nets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Curry looking it over. From deep. That shot off the mark. The Nets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. The feed now to Irving. Dishes to Brown. Back to Irving. Here's Harden on the wing. Nets passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Griffin kicks to Irving. Over Green. No good from Irving. And now the 76ers on the break. Harris with the ball. And he gets it to go. Harris has got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
And a close game so far through the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were always within striking distance. Hey.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. DeAndre Jordan has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, Howard is out there with Simmons. And it's Green. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Curry in at the point guard.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
Outside, Green. Back to Harden. Passes to Jordan. With 1 on the clock. Green fires from way outside. And again, it's the Nets missing. The 76ers leading by 6. Harris passes to Green. And Simmons kicks to Harris. To the paint. Here's Howard. They get the rebound. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Lobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green, and Maxey subbed in for Curry. And a deep three from Irving. And Simmons with the rebound.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
To the middle, here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. He's pretty good at it.
Here's Irving, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Simmons on the wing. Right wing. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Simmons. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Simmons got the lead back up to 7 now for the 76ers. Johnson, the pass to Aldridge. On the wing, Irving. To the paint. Tries it from 9. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Irving passes to Aldridge. 1:16 left here in the third quarter. Shoots from 12. The putback, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
Boy, Aldridge using those long arms of his to corral that offensive rebound.
Here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Simmons passes to Howard. Outside for Simmons. Free throw line jump shot. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Irving finds Green. For 3, Harris. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Irving passes to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers on top. They're up by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. On out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Griffin. And it's Perry in at the 3 slot. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Griffin kicks to Harden. Over Curry. Harden, no good. The 76ers leading by 7. Down low. Back to Korkmaz. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Curry on the wing. From past the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And here's Milton. Curry on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Perry. 76ers foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Reed. Ben Simmons comes in for Mike Scott. And it's Green in for Korkmaz. Harden against Curry. Harris outside. Outside Jordan. Harden dishes to Jordan. For 3, Harris. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Simmons got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Inside, and Brooklyn turns it over again. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Bruce Brown. Howard, the pass to Curry. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Back to Simmons. Over Green. Tries again. Here's Howard. And the layup is good. Howard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Pass to Harden. To end the run. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Harden's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the 76ers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Pass to Harris. And here is Howard. Aldridge is covering. Howard misses. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Harris, no good. Now here's Simmons. So the 76ers win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home.
Hey, Kevin, the Atlanta.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
They say misery loves company, and both teams now suffering with injuries. But in the end, it balances out.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Simmons. Seth Curry is out there with Green. Then there's Harris. And it's Howard in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Herter.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Howard. That one good for 2.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young with no one around. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That one falls.
And for a guy who once had few, if any, dribble drive skills coming into the league, you have to like Green's aggressiveness.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Young dishes to Capella. The Hawks again can't hit.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Puts it up from 7. Here's Howard, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Young passes to Capella. Here's Herter. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Young looking around. And that one, good. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and Tony Snell subbed in for Hunter. Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Now here's Williams. Gallinari on the wing. Offline with his 3. The 76ers leading. Simmons on the wing. Gallinari covering, and Simmons kicks to Korkmaz. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
There's the steal. Here's Maxey. And that one clearly. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Okongwu's shot is good.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Outside, Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons got his second basket.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release, a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead, up 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Lou Williams out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Bogdanovich in its small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Snell, no good. The 76ers leading by 5. Milton the pass to Maxey. Back to Milton. Three-pointer. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
To the inside. Reed with the steal. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Back to Korkmaz. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks trail by 8.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Atlanta's shooting about 42% so far, and it's Bogdanovich off the drive. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Milton. Okongwu grabs the board.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now, here's Milton. D right on him. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Milton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. unloads from 13. And it's Reed pulling it down.
He had a teammate wide open for a better shot. I don't know why he still attempted that with the D right in his face.
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Green is checked in for Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. And Herter gets it to go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Young outside. The pass to Herter. Down low. The kick out to Young. From deep three-point range. Herter, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Young against Curry. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Herter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly.
Harris with a head of steam put his head down and then put the ball down.
Young against Curry. Young pass to Herter. Back to Young. Shoots over Curry. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back for the 76ers. The first quarter was pretty even. The deepest hole they got themselves into. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Green is up there with Seth Curry. Then there's Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. Simmons passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, no answer for Dwight Howard that deep inside the paint, always looking to throw it down.
Young against Curry. And here's Collins. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Young dishes to Capella. No block shot. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got his first basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Herder. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Philadelphia leading by 3. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Young's shot is good. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Curry deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Howard. That's tipped. He dishes it to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. And Simmons slams it in.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Young against Curry. Young passes to Capella. Launches a 3. Young's shot is off. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. It's Curry outside.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Hawks passing it around. Young, good.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Philadelphia. 3-point lead.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Philadelphia also making some changes. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Curry. Left side, Williams. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The 76ers leading by 5. 1:19 left in the third. Now here's Thybulle. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Outside for Simmons. Up and in on the layup. Simmons got 8 here in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Williams in the post. Molinari passes to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And Simmons slams it in. And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
He's an absolute gym rat. Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of the game and improving with his scoring.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Reedy's checked in for Harris. Mike Scott comes in for Simmons. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. The 76ers leading by 9. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's good on the putback.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Williams in the post. Gallinari pass to Okongwu. Outside Williams to stop the run. Can't get the layup. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Williams. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Maxey. Pass to Milton. It's Reed, high post. Outside, Scott. This one for 3. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Bogdanovich. A putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Atlanta.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Maxey. Outside, Scott. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. The shot off that time, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. And the 76ers also making a change. Eibel's checked in. The 76ers leading by 7. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Scott kicks to Milton. And there's the pass to Korkmaz. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Reed. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And it's Huerter, top of the key. The kick out to Young. Over Milton. Here's Capella, outside Collins. And here's Young from the arc. They get it back. The 3. Tries yet again. From deep. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Korkmaz. Fires for 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The Hawks making a switch here. Snell's checked in. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Good on the bucket.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Simmons looking around. Harris dishes to Howard. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. On its way from Young for 2. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Simmons. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Tries from 16. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Young for 3. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Outside, Green. Howard up on top. Back to Green. The feed to Howard. Young pass to Herter. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Harris. They kick it out to Green. Outside Curry. Simmons on the wing. It drops.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This win, such a tremendous...
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The activity in front of the Brooklyn. Now it's ended.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And looking at the Nets, Joe Harris is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Brown in at the 2. Now, here is Young. Here's Herter. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Pass to Jordan. Back to Irving for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. We played just over a minute here in the first. By himself, rips down the breakaway slam.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
The kick out to Brown. Jordan against Capella. And a wide open look for Irving. They grab their own miss. Brown the pass to Irving. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, Kyrie Irving shoots it with such extraordinary confidence regardless of where he is on the court. This guy is one of the most dynamic scorers in the league.
Now, here's Hunter. Back to Herter. The kick out to Young. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Outside Griffin. Brown dishes to Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. Irving with it. He's against Young. For 3, Harris. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Collins against Griffin. Back to Harris. Takes a 3. He's off on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Up the floor. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Hunter.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
And here is Irving. Harris outside. Back to Irving. Jordan inside. Capella's there. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And it's all evened up. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Now Gallinari after Clint Capella's three-pointer that didn't go. The kick out to Williams. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Back to Irving. Aldridge up on top. Pass to Irving. Harden outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And Harden wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Blake Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. And Harris subbed in for James Harden. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Tony Snell comes in for Hutter. Here's Snell. Launches it. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Hawks. Williams looking over the floor. And so a tie game here as we end this low-scoring first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Hawks, Williams is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Gallinari kicks to Williams. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now here's Griffin. No points in the game yet for him. Got a piece of it. Gallinari with the steal. And Luwawu-Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Atlanta with the ball. Williams inside, guarded by Harden. Okongwu's shot is good.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Green passes to Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot from the low post is good.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Okongwu's now got his second bucket of the game to go. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Griffin. Got a hand on it. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Blake Griffin. Then for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams. Here's Collins on target from 13 feet. Collins has got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Aldridge kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. To the middle. Here's Harden. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Young against Harden. Young passes to Gallinari. Back to Young. And the pass to Collins. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The kick out to Young. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Joe Harris is checked in for Jeff Green. Then for the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell. Here's Luwawu. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harden the pass to Luwawu. Harris looking it over. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. No good there. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Huerter. Kicks it to Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. Young outside. A second chance effort. With the shot. Pass to Collins. Out left to the wing. Here's Huerter. To the inside. Okongwu. It's deflected. Here's Harden on the wing. Passes it to Claxton. For three, Harris. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Luwawu Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Blake Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Brown, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Irving from long range. And the Nets miss again.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Here's Irving. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. And the dunk by Jordan.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Young looking it over. Over Irving. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. And this Hawks team still learning on the fly. Hawks learning on the fly.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nets trail by 4. They've got Kyrie Irving. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Aldridge in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here is Harris. Aldridge trying to break free. Harris misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And that one's good. Hunter.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Green dishes to Aldridge. He kicks to Harden. Now Aldridge still looking for his first bucket in this one. On the wing, Irving. Outside, Green. 4 on the clock. Harden finds Harris. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Hawks leading by 6. Young with the ball. Now Green defending. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Green with the ball. Harden the pass to Harris. Puts up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got 6 points.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
Young passes to Collins. Young up top. He's covered by Irving. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. And here is Hunter. Pass to Collins. Here's Herter. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Herter's got his second basket of the game. Now, here is Irving. The pass to Aldridge. Harris outside. From the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And they continue to control the glass.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets trail by 7. Irving attacking. Here's Harden. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, there's an unpredictability adaptability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Harden finds Green. Nets passing it around. Harris outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Irving can't hit.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Herter, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Herter. Inside. Hunter kicks to Young. Collins passes to Herter. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harden outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Green with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Williams dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. Feeds it to Okongwu. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Okongwu's now got 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Griffin, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've watched 3 so. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Gallinari is out there with Hunter. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Williams. And it's Capella in at center. Now, here's Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Over Irving. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. DeAndre Jordan simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Here is Williams following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A rebound by the Nets.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Out to Gallinari. Outside, Bogdanovich. Down low, Capella. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And an offensive master at work. Harden has figured out every way to take advantage of a defense.
Outside, Williams. He dishes it to Capella. Back to Williams. Takes the 13-footer. He can't hit that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now, here's Capella. Here's Snell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Snell. Will it go? And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Brown. Bobs it up for Jordan. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Now here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Passes it to Johnson. Left side, Brown. Fires the 3. Johnson's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Hunter. Pass to Huerter. And here's Collins to tie it up. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And here are the Nets. Big stretch here going 10-2. There's the pass to Johnson. Now here's Jordan. Back to Johnson. Right side Irving. He feeds it to Griffin. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Huerter. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now, here is Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. Now Young. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Harden against Young. Pass to Collins for the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Tobias Harris is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, they've got Kyrie Irving. Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Harris. And it's Harden in at the point. Now here's Jordan. Pass to Harden. 6 to shoot.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, get with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles. In some ways, that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
Now Howard. Jeff Green missing from long range. It's Curry outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, I like how hard he crashes the glass. Simmons knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive.
Now here is Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from them.
Curry dishes to Simmons. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. That shot off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Harris finds Jordan. Pops it up for Jordan. And stolen by Simmons. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Curry outside. Connects from 3-point range.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Outside Irving. And he lobs it up toward the rim. On the wing, Irving. Looking to end the run. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
Curry wide open. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for Harris. Then for the 76ers, Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey's subbed in for Seth Curry.
Not just a jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
Brown kicks to Harden. Irving passes to Aldridge. That shot misses. Good D by Howard. The 76ers leading by 6. On the wing, Harris. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Irving finds Brown. Here's Claxton. Nets passing it around. Harden the pass to Claxton. Inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Milton. Dishes to Harris. Back to Milton. From the corner. The shot will not fall. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, you love seeing Harden take off of the slam. He has just unreal hops.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Harris outside. The pass to Howard. It's hauled in by Brown.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Outside, Simmons. Passes to Maxey. 13 feet away. Hit the tip. And Howard with the second chance points.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Brown against Harris. Irving for three. The shot, no good. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And so the first quarter is in the books. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Ben Simmons is out there with Green. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Korkmaz at the shooting guard position. 5 on the clock. Brown the pass to Harden. Over Maxey. Harden can't hit.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Korkmaz has got his first 2 points. Harden outside. Over Maxey. Outside Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Puts one up from 19. Unable to get that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Pushing it up. Finished off the break. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside, Simmons. Korkmaz passes to Scott. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
The 76ers leading by 4. Simmons dishes to Scott. Shoots from the elbow. Scott missing again.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Kyrie Irving. Reedy's checked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Scott. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Brown. Korkmaz passes to Reed. Great D that time from Green.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
And Harden with the stuff.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 76ers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Pass to Milton. To the middle, Reed. And he uses the glass on the layup. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Now, here is Harden. Back to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Johnson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Now the pass to Korkmaz. Over Johnson. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Korkmaz has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Right side, Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. In transition, here come the Nets. Green with the ball. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brooklyn trailing. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Griffin. Also LaMarcus Aldridge out there. And it's Johnson in at the 2. That evens the score. Chioza's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Nets.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Curry looking it over. Bobbed up there for Howard.
Well, at this stage of his career, Howard knows what shots to take. I mean, he's a smart offensive player.
The Nets shooting around 40% from the floor here. This is a to Chioza. For the lead. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Harris from the arc. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass to the tip.
Pass to Perry. Aldridge against Howard. Aldridge, the pass to Chioza. Misses the 3. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. They lead by 4. He feeds it to Simmons. Back to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got his second bucket.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Pass to Perry. Inside. And stolen by Howard. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers making a change here. Green's checked in. The pass to Thibault. Aldridge against Howard. Back to Thibault. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Howard's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. Harris finds Griffin. Brown outside. And the Nets miss again. Here's Philadelphia. They've got an 8-0 run. Thibault, the pass to Harris. Back to Thibault. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Griffin, here we go. And good that time. Griffin's got his first points in this one.
When you give Griffin the inside lane, he's going to pounce on him. And the defense has to lock him down.
In Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
Thibault can't get it to go. Nets trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Green in for Brown. And the 76ers also making a change. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Now here is Harris. High post try. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight. Way to work the inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
Here's Curry. On the wing, Harris. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That's going to send Seth Curry to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving, and Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Reedy's checked in for Howard. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris, and it's Korkmaz in for Green. Nets trail by 6. Outside Irving. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and another turnover here by Brooklyn.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover, and that's a possession wasted.
James Harden, he's checked in for Green. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Now, here's Maxey. No points in the game yet for him. It's Reed, high post. He's against Jordan. Reed, the pass to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Irving finds Harris. Left side, Jordan. Irving with a clean look. Nice open look, but it's no good.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
The 76ers shooting their second and third free throws tonight, and he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. And we'll be back with you shortly. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The 76ers leading by 8. So on the floor for Philadelphia. They've got Korkmaz. Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. Then it's Simmons. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. Pass to Milton. Simmons on the wing. All alone. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Simmons got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the 76ers. Irving kicks to Harden. In the corner, it's Harris. Outside Irving. Pops it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Korkmaz. Milton in the corner. Pass to Maxey. Clock at 4. And that one, good. And now it's a 12-point 76ers lead. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge. That is just nasty.
Athleticism on that finish. That is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
but confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Simmons passes to Howard. Over Jordan. A rebound by the Nets. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Harden. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Harden's got it back down to single digits for the Nets.
Amazing feel for scoring on the interior. I mean, Harden, he's excellent at mixing it up.
And there's the pass to Howard. In the corner, Simmons with it. Milton on top. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pops it up for Jordan. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the court. Outside, Simmons. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. 2 minutes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's just an athletic, strong, big man. It's hard to guard Howard, giving out power.
It's the first that will put them up by 9. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And the 76ers also making a change. Mike Scott's checked in for Simmons. There's 1:54 left here in the 4th quarter. Johnson, the pass to Aldridge. And stolen by Howard. Now, here's Maxey. Over Brown. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
Outside, Scott. Passes it to Korkmaz. Back to Scott. Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. The 76ers again can't hit it. Brown kicks to Griffin. Oh, Griffin in position.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Korkmaz. Now, here's Maxey. He dishes it to Howard. Pass to Maxey from beyond the arc. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. For three, Harris. And it's Reed pulling it down. So the 76ers win it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point. And for the 76ers, they've got Simmons. Green is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Harris, and it's Howard in at center. Now here's Curry from past the arc. Second chance shot. Here's Simmons. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
With a consistently improving offensive game, Simmons is lethal whenever he's on the court.
Young with no one around. Rebound by the 76ers. Green deciding where to go with it. To the middle. And it's Howard finishing it off.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Young inside, guarded by Curry. Young's shot is good. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Outside for Simmons. Curry on the wing. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Collins against Simmons. Here's Herter. And that one is stuffed right through.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Curry against Young. Curry is inside. And it's Trae Young with the rebound.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Herter passes to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The three. Herter, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Here's Young after Ben Simmons' bucket. Young looking around.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Now Curry. He had Simmons atop the key. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Young against Curry. Young passes to Herter. Hunter with it. Passes it to Capella. Puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here is Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 6. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Green. And here is Howard. Dishes it to Harris. Takes a 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's Curry outside. Good defensive work there by Young.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Lots of room. The offensive rebound. Collins passes to Herter. Here's Hunter. Sweet little floater.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry looking it over. There's the pass to Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia. Hawks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Herter passes to Collins. Here's Hunter, guarded by Harris. Hunter, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Hawks on top. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers. Scott is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Maxey. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. Reed, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Williams dishes to Gallinari. Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. Williams inside, just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Milton grabs the board. 76ers trailing. Korkmaz passes to Reed. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Okongwu. Finished off the break.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
Reed, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside Williams, kicks to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. A shot by Milton, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Snell, no good. The 76ers shooting around 41% on the night. Pass to Maxey. No good. That would have tied it. The Hawks leading. Outside Bogdanovich. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Scott inside. Gallinari on him. Ball's knocked loose. Reed misses. The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Williams. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Have to respect how Lou plays. Wiry, strong, no stranger to the +1.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Collins against Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Back to Simmons. Over Collins. That one wide left. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. On the wing, Williams. The putback. It's good on the putback. Capella's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Harris inside the line. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Hunter's got his second basket of the night.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Simmons with it. He has 6. To halt the run, and Simmons slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here is Young. Defense is right there. The 76ers trail by 11. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Hill, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Young. He has 6. 32 seconds left in the first half. Outside Collins. Young against Curry. And Young kicks to Collins. 5 to shoot. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Passes to Curry. From downtown. Tips it. And Simmons is right there. Simmons got 12.
Intent on keeping that possession alive. Simmons uses his height to his advantage.
And we finished one half of basketball.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slip. And that.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Maxey. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got his first 2 points of the night. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
And here's Young. He has 6. The dish now to Capella. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Young outside. Fades away. Launches it. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Now Hunter. He's got 7. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Here's Maxey. It's good. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Now, here is Young. Not a lot of room. They get it again. Collins passes to Young. It's Young on the wing. Here's Capella. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Capella's got his 3rd basket of the night. On the pass to Maxey. 1:22 left in the third. Good work there as it goes.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Young outside. He kicks to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Capella's got 10 points in the game.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Maxey. Defended by Young. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. He's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
In the corner. Herter with it. Kept alive by Atlanta. And Collins is right there. And the Hawks lead by 9.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Korkmaz. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Good on both. 15 seconds left in the third quarter.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You can.
Oh, here he comes.
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Hawks on top. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Curry. Simmons is out there with Harris. And it's Green. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Curry against Williams. And no good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the 76ers. Williams looking over the floor. The pass to Okongwu. Over Curry. Off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Herter comes in for Tony Snell. And Gallinari kicks to Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Harris.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Here's Simmons. It counts. And the foul. That's on Lou Williams. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Herter, no good. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Harris finds Simmons. Howard against Capella. Harris looking it over. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Curry, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And the Hawks making a change here. Snell's checked in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams. Bobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Young against Curry. Now, here is Young. He's covered closely. Here's Simmons over Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Hawks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Young outside. He dishes it to Capella. The kick out to Young. And stolen by Howard. To take the lead. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Green. Simmons got 20.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Curry against Young. Down low. Capella. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. He's on target from 8 feet out.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
Here's Simmons. 1:15 left in the fourth. Pass to Green. Here is Howard. Back to Green. Just his first attempt. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Tremendous play there. Howard giving them everything.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Kevin Herter, he is checked in for Tony Snell. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Young outside. Dishes it to Capella. Just 4 to shoot. Young drives in. It's in!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Outside Curry. It's good!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Curry against Young. Can't cash in. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And a deep three from Curry. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a fun night of basketball.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
So the next starting 5. We've got Irving. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And now, here comes Young, leading the break. Good on the shot.
Willing to get out and run. Trae Young will take those points however he can get to them.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here is Harden. Back to Irving. Passes it to Jordan. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Herder passes to Collins. Young against Harden. Pass to Herder. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Young outside. Pass to Herder. Just 5 on the clock. Capella, the pass to Herder. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harden outside. Here's Jordan out to Harris. From deep. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Herder, no good. Nets have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Irving finds Harden. Harris outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Now, here is Young. Hunter dishes to Capella. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
It's the Nets now. It's a 3-point game. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Harris kicks to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
When you make shots like that, Kyrie is showing just how confident he is in his offensive ability.
Now Young. The pass to Herder. Just 5 to shoot. The dish to Hunter. Offline with his 3. The Nets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Harris passes to Jordan. And they're running. Young with no one around. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
Here's Irving. From deep 3-point range. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Harden against Capella. Hunter, no one around him. No good with the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. Young against Harden. Here's Hunter. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Harris.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Irving. Harden's got 5 now.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Passes it to Herder. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good close contest so far as we've... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. Now here's Brown. Outside Aldridge. Back to Brown. And not sure what he was thinking there. Pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovich wide open. And a miss there on the triple. The Nets with the lead. Irving looking for an opening. That one doesn't drop. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Snell. Gallinari outside. Outside Bogdanovich. To the inside. Okongwu. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Aldridge finds Griffin. Gallinari with the steal. Bogdanovich passes to Snell. They now take the lead. Snell's got his first points of the night.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Brown with the bounce pass. It's Brown on the wing. Griffin dishes to Aldridge. Outside Irving. Over Bogdanovich. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Aldridge. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That one goes in.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, is really paramount.
And it's Capella missing. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Harden the pass to Aldridge. Collins trying to break free. Outside Griffin. There's the lob to Aldridge.
Efficiency with that activity there. Aldridge excels at getting ideal positioning on the offensive glass and then takes care of business.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Young's shot is off. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Johnson with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in this game. A nice shot by Young. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Harden kicks to Griffin. Up again. It's good on the putback. Aldridge has got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. Young
looking it over. And taken away by Johnson. Right side, Griffin. So a tie game here as we finish the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that'll do it for our half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Atlanta's shooting around 41% on the night. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Hawks. Gallinari is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. Here's Perry. The Nets working the ball around now. Harris outside. Irving way outside. Rebound by the Hawks. The Hawks, another fast break opportunity here. Williams finds Snell. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now, here's Irving. Dishes to Jordan. 4 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. For 3, Harris. Okongwu grabs the board.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Irving with a clean look. No good on the triple.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Good. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the night.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year last season. Lou Williams.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. And we have a lot of great jumpers in the league, but DJ makes a statement every time. Elbows above the rim that time.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Outside Irving. And the pass to Perry. Back to Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
Williams looking over the floor. And the shot goes in. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
For 3, Harris. That one misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Kicks it out to Harden. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's Collins on the assist from Capella. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's Irving. He has 5. He lobs it up. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
That one off the back iron and out. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Griffin comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's Johnson in for Irving. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Atlanta again missing. Here's Griffin. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, Griffin is very efficient when he's driving to the hole. Masterful at fending off defenders, too.
And here's Young from the arc. Off target with that shot. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Hawks on top, leading by just 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Nets. Brown out there with Harden. And there's Green, and there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. Here's Capella, kicks it out to Collins. Here's Herter, guarded by Green. Aldridge against Collins, and stolen by Aldridge. Pass to Claxton. To take the lead. And it's Green missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Harris. To tie it up. And again, no good by Brooklyn. It's 2-on-1. Count the basket. Herter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Claxton, no good. Atlanta shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Herter passes to Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the tray. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the 2 teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
took the opportunity when he saw it.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
It's Young on the wing. Rebound, Brooklyn. Brown inside. Pass to Claxton. The kick out to Brown. On the wing, Harris. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Claxton the pass to Harden over Young. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Feeds it to Collins. And there's the pass to Hunter. Young outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Williams kicks it to Snell for the 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Nets trail by 5. Harris outside. Bobbed up there for Green. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Irving against Williams. He dishes it to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Williams attacking from the baseline. Count that one. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Little Williams living for the moment. Got clutch written all over him here tonight.
Aldridge finds Harris. Here's Harden on the wing. Now here is Aldridge. Out to Harris. 5 on the clock to tie it up. Offensive rebound, Nets. 3-pointer. That one, no good.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Outside Williams. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Okongwu. Some solid defense from Harris.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
Irving for 3. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our